Well, howdy do, neighbours and friends alike. Anything happen while I was away? I'm sorry, Dougie won? Word, this is a sign of the apocalypse. I'll never live this one down. Well done, Dougie. And this is, yes, it's Puzzle Bobble, as you've probably been able to tell. One of those very recognisable games made by Taito in 1994. A spin-off, of course, of Bobble, which has you doing all sorts of John Virgo-esque trick shots as you try and progress through the level, bursting these bubbles as you go, and hopefully one day ensuring that bubbles never live again. The murder of the bubbles, eh? The murder of the bubbles. So yes, Taito's Puzzle Bobble converted to everything at one point, I would imagine. Well, not everything, but most things, especially that sort of 94 era console. Did it come out on the PlayStation 1? One of them did, but not the main first one, I don't think. Anyway, so that's exciting, isn't it? Another thing that's exciting, which, well, is exciting if you're cut from a certain cloth, is this week, or the week that I made this, it will be the last ever last ever video in the ZX Spectrum Games Based on TV Shows series. I've done a big finish, and so look out for that. If you've got any interest in Sir Clive Sinclair's Rubber Key Chum, which didn't get a version of this because the Spectrum had retired and gone to live in a nursing home at that point. So what else can I tell you about this game? Not a great deal, so I think it's time to talk about the gentle fact of the week. And naturally, it's balls. Yes, balls, testicles, the hacky sack, the producers of man milk, the building bollocks of life. Yes, testicles. I've got 5 amazing testicular facts for you. And let's start with, as anyone would, number 1. Number 1, the testicles can produce 1,500 sperm every second, which, if you use your maths, you big nerd, would be 130 million sperm per day. I don't know where we find the room for those. Not in my tiny testicles, anyway. The next fact is that your testicles are kept out of your body, obviously to keep them functioning well, keep that sperm alive. There's a lot of sperm to keep alive, and it's all, as we know, like cheek to jowl in your little round pockets of fun there. It's so your testicles are 5% cooler than the rest of your body. So when parts of your body want to go on holiday to like a ski resort, it's the testicles they go to. Sort of like, I don't know, the body's equivalent of, I don't know, Edinburgh or somewhere. The older you get, the more your testicles smell. That may just sound like I'm coming out with an excuse for why women find me repulsive. And it is an excuse, and it is true. My testicles do stink all of the time. And I am repulsive as well. But you can obviously sort of counteract that smelly testicular nature by giving your twig and berries a good old scrub every now and again. Try once every couple of weeks. Other than that, it's fine. You'll be fine. The smaller the testicle in the animal, the louder it will howl in pleasure. I think this is proportionately, because I've never been kept up at night by hearing mice reaching the vinegar strokes before. Yeah, things like the howler monkey, when that's giving issue, it will properly enjoy itself. Let's just put it like that. And then finally, the bush cricket has the largest ball to body ratio in the animal kingdom, with its spunk dwellings taking up 14% of its body. There's credit 1. That's the end of your testicular facts. Will we come back to testicular facts at some point? Yes, I'm sure there are more testicular facts in the world. So yeah, there you go. Puzzle Bobble then. I'm not really that good at this game, as you've seen already. My video will be noticeably shorter than a lot of other people's because I'm really crap at pool. I've never been particularly good at pool or snooker, so the sort of firing off the angles of things has not been my forte, and I expect some people in this will be on this for a wee while, as it were, because if you can get your angles right, you've conquered this game already, I'd say. I don't know why. Does anyone know the I should have probably looked this up rather than look up testicles, which have no bearing on the video at all. But does anyone know ball bearing, does anyone know the actual plot line of why Bub and Bob are dinosaurs again, because weren't they people, and why they're throwing little balls up from a sack up the screen to smash into other balls? Why are they doing that? Someone can put it in the comments below, that'd be great. And yeah, just a little reminder again about the rules. Have as many goes as you like, but once you press the record button, that's it. That's your recorded run. You best get playing, son. You best get uploading, and you best join in. Otherwise, Dougie will win again. We can't have that, can we? It's just not right. It's like when you see, I don't know, a Labrador making love to a cat, or I don't know, microwaved crisps or something. So yeah, I'm all right at some puzzle games, but again, this isn't one that I'm particularly good at. So is the challenge over yet? It might be. I hope so. I'm struggling now to keep this going. So yeah, getting back to that Spectrum games thing. I do say this at the end. It isn't the end of the Spectrum games based on TV shows. It will be evolving into a sort of a bigger thing. I'll be doing different Spectrum games licenses, because there's all sorts of things. There's like adverts like Muncher. There's a game based on that. There's a game based on Jack Charlton's Match Fishing. Why does that exist? I have no idea, but it does. So we need to play that. But it's going to be a broader thing as well. So there's plenty of TV games that I haven't done yet. I've always go on about this in videos, but Dempsey and Makepeace on the Amstrad, I'm actually going to play that at some point soon. Now I've got the old Spectrum games out of the way. But can you believe that there was 164 officially licensed? I've covered 164 games. That's incredible when you think about it. And they're just all based on TV ones. And I know there's a lot of games on the Spectrum, but crikey. And yes, anyway, this video is all going to basically be me ranking them. And it goes on for an hour. So that's some of your week you'll never get back if you watch that. Other videos that are still going apace are... I'm still doing the best of the year videos. We are, as of now, up to 2006. Oh, we're doing 2007. So that's good. And I think at some point soon, myself, Real Generic Demon, and Retro 48K will be reconvening for the first time in ages and having a chat about some old bollocks. Usually games related. Although I seem to sneak in references to Jimmy Savile every now and again. But that's not for you to worry about now. For you to worry about right now is that I've finished. So you need to get onto the RetroTech 100 page, upload your go, and show me how this game is done. And until that time, take care, and K, thanks and bye.